This dessert spread will have your guests over the moon. It's a party idea that lets you completely customize your choice of cheesecake and puts dessert right in your hand. Our friend Amy Richardson has a build-your-own cheesecake bar like you won't believe. Also important to note, you call this the 5-minute party.
It is a 5-minute party. It's embarrassingly fast. It's so fast. I'm always like, should I even be doing this and sharing this? Because people will think it's taken a lot of effort, but it's actually so fast.
It's gorgeous to look at, and the over-the-moon theme is perfect for this time of year.
I kind of thought so. Like for us, and right now it's kind of harvest moon, but you could also change it to being for a baby shower, like cow jumped over the moon.
Cute.
Or under a starry moon for like a New Year's Eve or a nighttime party. Could be something really fun.
How did you set up? We'll get to the actual food in a minute, but how did you set this up in such an elegant way?
So in fact, I was actually thinking about this. I love marble, and you know that I love marble, but I think everybody needs to have a marble dolly for the middle of their table. And once you start with that piece, you can kind of go from there, but it's such a lovely thing to have in the middle of your dining room table. I don't use it really for food, but I love to put flowers on it or like little fun things that are holiday, and you just have that in the middle, and that's fun, which is kind of off topic.
Well, the stone instantly elevates any style, any display.
It's clean, it's got such a pretty kind of elegant look to it. So I thought it's kind of fun to do it, obviously, with small glasses, but I thought you can go and get a couple sets, just like at Home Goods, that are kind of fun, like these coupe glasses, or you can be more eclectic and have different sizes, and it's kind of fun for people because they might say, I only want a tiny bit.
I like the eclectic setup where they're different.
Yeah, and I thought if you decorate it with something kind of like fun like this, like Madeline painted this.
Your daughter?
Yeah, my daughter painted this. She just had this idea to do it on a day, and she just did it, but I loved the moon. And
she's amazing.
I grabbed my grandma's old candlesticks and some silver, and really simple, but if you wanted to do this party even simpler, you really could do it in clear cups, and it would be just as pretty.
We're not knocking the plastic.
No, no.
Okay. Food is obviously the star, and you've made it so fun where this becomes an activity, like a buildable bar.
Right, so it's kind of like a do-your-own cheesecake with fresh fruit and toppings. This is, what I've done is I've taken granola, but I've mixed it with honey and butter and graham crackers. Oh, yum. And it's got that graham cracker flavor. You just stir it all together and you put it in the oven for like 10 minutes.
Crush the graham cracker.
Crush your graham crackers. Not so fine. Leave a little bit of big ones in there. Stir it with your granola. Heat up your honey and a little bit of butter. Pour that over the top. Okay. And put it in the oven for 10 minutes and let it cool. And it's yummy. And it tastes graham crackery, but just a little bit more, got a little bit more substance.
Crunch.
So it's yummy.
More texture with the same taste.
Yep. And then I think some of the fun things you could do for fall is, I've got these really beautiful chocolate curls, which kind of, you can get those at Orson Gigi's, and they're not that expensive for what they are. And super pretty. I love that little chocolate pecans caramel sauce. Oh my gosh. But one thing that can really elevate it is this pumpkin butter. And you just put a swirl of pumpkin butter in it, and it tastes like a pumpkin cheesecake.
Where do you get pumpkin butter?
You can get it in like where the peanut butter is. And it's like a preserve, like apple butter or like lemon curd. It's in that section.
So you melt it down.
I just added a couple of teaspoons of water to it in the jar, and then just poured it down. But if you just stir a little bit of that in, also I did raspberry and strawberry jams, but you can just make your own kind of fresh fruit topping to go with your cheesecake.
Back to the 5-minute party promise. I am so enamored and wowed by this, and yet I don't feel intimidated the way you're breaking this down.
It's easy.
I can do this.
And the berries are just something easy too. You just slice them up. If you want to be super smart, always do party. If you don't want to do a lot of cutting for fruit, always do berries because it takes very little to prepare for a party.
Good call. What's our cheesecake base?
Okay, now this is the simple thing. You want to get this kind, or your favorite Greek, but you want it to be Greek. I love this Tillamook because it's not, you know how sometimes Greek yogurt has like a bite? Yeah. This does not have as much of a bite.
It's smooth.
Okay, so you're gonna put that in a bowl, then we're gonna let's put our whipped cream cheese. Now you want the whipped because it's already got the air in it. Okay. And you wanna stir up your yogurt first. One here? Do the whole thing. Okay. Yep, do the whole thing. Okay. And we're gonna add to that our whipping cream. Gonna maybe blend it just for a second. And I'll try and not get it on your perfectly matching dress.
Coordinated.
Like how in the heck?
I heard there was an over-the-moon party. No, I didn't really, but I'm so glad it worked out. Usually it's the opposite. Usually I'm clashing and people are like, could you step aside?
Excuse me, you're not matching my segment. Okay, so this is like, this is half of this in here. You're gonna use 4 cups of this, and you're gonna wanna do about half of the whipped cream.
This is into the cream cheese?
Into the cream cheese. Okay. And you're gonna wanna beat that until it's smooth. You're going to want to beat that until it kind of comes together.
But not putting it all together yet.
Not putting it all together yet. And you're going to beat that like until it's really pretty evenly blended in there.
Are you going to beat that?
And then you're going to, I'm going to beat this. I'm going to beat it so hard.
Did she say it 3 times or was it just me? Okay.
Then you're going to add the rest of your whipped cream in there. At this point, you can add some sugar if you want. I always like sugar,
yeah.
Yeah, even though you've got sweet in the
whipping cream.
Whipping cream. You're going to beat this on high, and this takes like a couple of minutes.
I think we should beat it.
I think, let's beat it. Should we beat it?
Okay.
And we're going to beat this. And then let's beat it some more.
I love you so much.
Anyways, you're going to make it, we're going to make it so it's super light and fluffy.
We're going to mix it.
Mix it.
There's a synonym.
Whip it. We're going to whip it now. Now we're into beating and whipping. Until it's super fluffy. Takes a few minutes. Then all you're going to do is you're going to fold your yogurt into this.
Okay.
And it's done. And it becomes this.
Yes.
So you can see how thick it is in here. And it's got the most fabulous flavor. In fact, you should try it.
I think I should.
Here, I think you will.
Do you ever wonder if what cracks us up here does not translate through the screen? Because that was one of those moments where I'm like, funny to us. You know?
Yeah. We're getting a huge charge out of it. But it's so light and yummy.
Oh, that's so good.
But it is a total success. People will eat this. And this batch, this makes like 1.5 of these, like what I have on the recipe.
Good.
But it's yummy. And people are generous with themselves. So make the full batch. You'll look at it and say, that's too much. It'll get eaten.
Yes. You too can whip this up.
5 minutes. 5 minutes. Well, it was a little bit more than 5.
Thank you so much. Build your own. We've been saying build your own cheesecake factory, but you get it. You can customize and enjoy. And Amy is always sharing fantastic food ideas like this with often party applications that you'll appreciate. Where can we connect with you, sister?
Just find me on Amy Parker Richardson.
We'll link you over from our website. This really is brilliant. Thank you so much.
Thank you.